Hi, my name is Chris Bunnell, and I'm doing my reflection on Matthew chapter 21, verses 1 through 27. And it's about Jesus and his disciples coming into a town, and before they got there, they were headed to the Mount of Olives, but Jesus said, I'll send two of you ahead, and you go into the town coming up, and there'll be a donkey tied up with her colt. And you go in and take that donkey and bring her to me, and if anyone asks, you just tell them that the Lord needs it. And they did, and it worked out that way. And their people are going, this is what the prophet said. They announced that the people of Jerusalem are going to be having their king humbly coming in riding on a donkey. And they were happy that God kept his promise. The disciples got that donkey there and they got it ready for Jesus. They laid their clothes on top of the donkey. And Jesus got on, and the people seen him coming, and they started laying their clothes down for Jesus and the donkey, and other ones cut branches down, sort of like making a red carpet for Jesus coming into the next town. They were honoring him, and they were happy. And the people were behind Jesus and in front of Jesus, and they were so excited. And they got to Jerusalem, and the people were shouting out, "The Son of David." And someone in the crowd said, well, who is this? And the other people said, this is Jesus. So Jesus was there, and he got to the town, and then he went into the temple. When he got into the temple, there were people in there exchanging money and selling things. And he didn't like this. The temple is to worship, not to harbor a bunch of robbers. So he turned over the tables, and he turned over the bench that they were selling doves on. And he said, this is not a place for this. I'm going to start healing people. So he started healing people, and the chief priests got angry about this. Why he was doing this, and he said, and the kids, the children, they're all shouting. And Jesus says, doesn't the scripture say, let the children sing? And Jesus said, this is fine. So he left that place, and he went to Bethany and spent the night there. And when he got up the next morning, he took a walk, and he was getting hungry, and he came upon a fig tree, and he looked at that fig tree, and it was full of leaves but no figs. And Jesus said to the fig tree, you will never bear fruit again. And the tree just like that dried up, and the disciples never seen a tree dry up like that. And Jesus had said to them, you need to have faith. If you have faith when you pray, things will happen. And he said to his disciples, if you want that mountain to jump into the sea, if you have faith, it'll happen. And what I get out of that is when you pray, have faith. Don't doubt God or doubt Jesus, because then your prayers will be answered. And then he went on, and then they were questioning where he got the authority to do what he was doing. And Jesus asked the people, you want to know where I got authority? He says, I want to ask you a question. Where did John the Baptist get his authority from? And the people went, and they were talking, and they thought, oh, well, did he get it from God or just a mere human? Or was John the Baptist a prophet? They didn't know how to answer Jesus. So they went back to Jesus, and they didn't say anything. And Jesus said, if you're not going to answer my question, what I asked you, I'm not answering. And what I get out of that is back to the part of having faith, not doubting. You have the Spirit in you, and you believe in Jesus and God. When you pray, your prayers will be answered. And that's my reflection. Have a nice day.